Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Robinson. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Wideouts now clustered. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here comes the seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They keep the opening drive alive. With the 11th play, it's third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's looking to scramble.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Gets loose now and heads downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And now the handoff. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball out across the 30. And it's good for a first down. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 45.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the tailback's got it again. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. When this offense continues to roll, we wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. Tackle, but forced down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here's a 1st and goal. Finally a chance to score the first touchdown of this game. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good, right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Jefferson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play. Leading here in the fourth quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's on the run. Launches deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just give him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.